Cris Boston here with Veterans Network Association and Roger That Chronicles. We are doing a little highlight today on Wreaths Across America. So we've got these little wreaths. I've got Robert Dorn here today with me, and he is with the American Legion Crystal Lake, and he is the Senior Vice Commander of the Legion. So welcome.
Thank you very much. You got it right. Exactly right. Thank you.
Too.
So as Cris mentioned, we want to talk about Wreaths Across America.
Yes.
And how it got started. It actually got started, and you can give more details later, from a gentleman in the state of Maine that he makes the actual wreaths. And one year they had a lot of wreaths left over in a semi-trailer. And they wanted to know what they were going to do with them. And he had grown up with a strong feeling towards the military, and he thought about Arlington Cemetery. So they brought them down to Arlington Cemetery and started laying the wreaths on the graves. So we picked up on it, we being the American Legion here in Crystal Lake, to have one of those events at a local cemetery here in Crystal Lake. We started out small because we really didn't know how many people were going to come to help lay the wreaths in the program. So we only did it for Gold Star families. And Gold Star families, if you're not familiar, are people who die on active duty, not necessarily in combat, but you're on active duty. So there was like 30 Gold Star families in this particular cemetery. So we only did 30. This year, we stepped up the program because we had such a strong response for it last year. So now we're going to do 900 wreaths. They do it on an international basis where they have 5,200 cemeteries on the same day every year in the program. So we're going to be part of that program now. And the reason we do it is, or reason they started it, is because they have a motto that says, remember, honor, and teach. So remember the veterans, honor their service, and then teach the new men and women and families about patriotism and what they've done. They also have something that becomes very emotional, and that is called remembering the last breath of a veteran. So the veteran is said to die twice. Once when they take their last breath, and the second time is when their name is never said again. So part of the ceremony, when you lay the wreath on the grave, you stand up, you salute that soldier, and you repeat his name. And so you perpetuate the life of that soldier and the service that he gave to give us the things that we take for granted at times. And that's the whole reason why we do this remember, honor, and teach. And we push this right down to the elementary school level to tell them why it's important, why we do this, and a little history about the American flag, because those are the individuals that causes you to be able to sit here in your particular school and have all the freedom you have. So that's why you honor those people, and that's why you repeat their name to perpetuate their service in the program. I think you got more details, Cris.
So the program started in 1992, and like you had said, he had his own wreath business, and he had 5,000 leftover wreaths. And he remembered when he was 12 years old, he went and visited Arlington Cemetery, and that had such a huge impact on him. So he wanted to lay the wreaths down for those who had served. And so every year it's grown. Last year, they were up to doing 3 million wreaths, which is just unbelievable. And they have over 7,400 support groups. So the American Legion is a support group. We are a support group. And they're all over the country to remember here. So we do want to let you know we have an opportunity in our area, in the Crystal Lake area, to volunteer. We have a QR code up above right here, so you can scan. We do have a couple different cemeteries that we are going to be laying the wreaths at. So the website link has 2 of those locations, and we'll be in contact with you to let you know which location to go to, but it's all really close, downtown Crystal Lake area. Also, for additional information, you can find check our website. My website is Veterans Network, ASSC.org. So you can find out some more information. And what about your website?
Yeah, the American Legion site is Legion Crystal Lake 171.org.
Very good. December 13th, Saturday. It's going to be at 11 o'clock our time. So they host it at noon across the United States. And so obviously we have to adjust for the time zone that we're in. So that is Saturday, December 13th. Thank you very much.